So, with the spirit of human curiosity, maybe the same thing that brought you here today, they would have.
I'm a Hefty Hiker coming to you from our hotel room in Cave City. We have finished up our Mammoth cave tours today. We had two of them. We had one self-guided tour early in the morning, then had our guided tour, the history tour of the caves this afternoon. I highly recommend booking a tour if you're in this area. Even if you just do the self-guided tour, it's well worth the money you spend. But I recommend that you do go online and book early to get the tour that you wanted. There's several different ones. Again, it depends on how much you want to spend your time in the cave. Ours was 2 hours, 2 miles. There were some tight spots, and we had some real good rangers that took the time to explain things and showed us what it was like to be in there with a lamp instead of having a flashlight or anything like that, or lights. It is kind of tight in some spots. It is claustrophobic if you're, If you have bad knees, bad health, you know, they do have tours for that, smaller, less strenuous type tours. And but if you get back up here in Kentucky and check it out, because it was well worth the money spent. I highly recommend it. We had a good anniversary trip up here. If you like my videos, hit that like, subscribe button, and hit that bell to get notifications when I put out a new video. And because I'm going to keep putting videos out, whether anybody likes them or not. I think they're fun to do. But I'm trying to build a following and kind of get some guys who likes the hefty guys out in the woods. I mean, I know I do some silly stuff, but you know, everybody, the world we live in nowadays is too serious sometimes. So hit that like, subscribe button, ring that bell, and I'll see you on the next one. And keep on hiking.